There's going to be a first on the channel today. We are showing up at Jasper Industries, our favorite thrift store, at open. I don't think of all the thrifting we've done here, I don't think we've ever showed up at open. So if that sounds good to you, stick around. We're going to get a little thrifting in today, and then who knows what we'll do after that. Just in case you didn't know, here in Phoenix where we live, there are roughly 100 Goodwills, but there are only 3 of these Jasper Industries. So maybe if you live somewhere where there are more than 3 Jasper Industries, you could let us know, and maybe our next road trip traveling thrift adventure could be to your area, because I sure would love to go to where there are more of them. But guys, before we get started today, hit that subscribe button. Pretty please help us keep up the momentum we currently have so we can get to 10,000 subs super quick. I'd really appreciate it. Now let's get to the thrifting. Are you cold?
Yes.
Winter in the desert. A very, very cold 58 degrees.
I just wasn't prepared to stand outside for 15 minutes. I swear we walked in the door and everyone went to the dish section. There's so many people in here. But I'm in the dish section so that I can see things like hippopotamus mugs. Oh my god. That's so cute. What else we got here? This is a nice little picture. Okay, the hippopotamus mug is so far find of the day, so let's see if we can top that.
Ooh, I've been finding this Nerf blaster a lot lately. $2, let's go. Let's go. Nerf guns are always cheap here at Desert. That one unfortunately is missing a piece. Not for murdering.
I've seen this brand before. This is a very nice Corningware piece. It's specifically a like serving set. Let's see if I can find the marking on the bottom. There we go. Buffet server, Corningware. 10-inch skillet. It's actually very nice with the lid and everything. It's only $2. It's very tempting to get. I don't know if I will, but it might get bought. We'll put that back and just think about it for a minute. A cottontail selection, 8-piece glass. Aw, cute.
Bro, I've hit the jackpot. I'm pretty sure these are supposed to be bunk bed ladders. I'm 90% sure they're bunk bed ladders, but they're about to be van ladders.
In the men's section, looking for jeans because I really need some black Levi's, and not just black Levi's, like jet black. I've got a couple of white and black orders, and the faded black looks too gray next to it, so I definitely need some like solid black Levi's. There's a couple pair here, but I think this one's gonna do me best. There's a pair here that is a little bit too gray. Like, I'll show you the difference. So you can kind of tell. Way too gray. So we're gonna get these. The rise is a little bit low on them, but I think they'll be all right. The only other pair here is this one, and these are a bit too big. I can definitely take them in, but the orders that I have to go out right now are like size 25, 26. If I was looking at like 30s, 32s, I would definitely want to get those, but with what I have right now, this is going to be the best option. Cool.
Not exactly sure what these are. I think it's somebody's custom job. Maybe a custom bed frame. There's 2 of them. And you can see all the way through it. I mean, I don't want it, but when I saw it, I was like, ooh, something cool Lego. But
going through women's jeans at the DI, especially this location, is very daunting. there are 1, 2, 3, 4 racks plus the entire wall. Not just that wall, the entire wall. It's a lot to get through. Luckily, I've trained myself to kind of like just look through it really quickly. I mean, sure, you could argue that maybe I missed some things, but for the most part, I'm able to see what I need to see and move on. Because my idea is that if I don't notice it in a sea of jeans, it's probably not gonna pop too well on an online platform where there's millions and millions of jeans to look at. So I'm looking for things that are super special anyway. So I usually catch those pretty easily just by like taking a quick peek through. And mostly I'm looking for like high cotton content and not so much spandex. And you can really see how sturdy the jean is. Like that looks super flimsy. That looks a little bit more thick. So I look for the thickness, and a lot of times the color. And I'm not seeing anything that I really need here. And that's how you get through a rack in like a minute.
What did I tell you I was gonna buy the other day to make a ladder out of for our van? I was just joking, only really half joking the other day with Hannah that maybe I could find some bunk bed ladders for my van because you need to get to the luggage boxes, the roof rack and stuff like that. And honestly, normally what I do to get up there is just open the door and kind of climb on up haphazardly. And that's not ideal, obviously. I'm not even 100% sure these are bunk bed ladders. They look like kind of the standard bunk bed ladder that you would see with bunk beds. And if you've spent any time looking at RV ladders or ladders custom built for vans and campers and stuff, they don't quite look like this. It's not quite the same. However, this one is darn near perfect. And the way these actually come when you buy them for vans is curved over like this and they fit up on top of your door. Now, the curve that's up there is a bit too big really to fit, but I think I can modify it to fit. Look at this. I mean, it's not gonna close like this, but I think I can take that home and hammer it out and have a ladder right there so you can climb up from the back. And then this one, it'll have to be cut down to size a little bit, but it's darn near perfect for that. Put some spacers on it, and you'll be able to climb right up to our luggage box. I'm pretty happy about that. I think I found a project for today, or at least for this week. Our next stop is one I get pretty excited about stopping at. It used to be a different kind of Goodwill, like here in Phoenix, and maybe they did this where you're at, I don't know, but they tried to make like a higher end Goodwill. It didn't work out. There were 3 or 4 of them all across town. They closed all of them down but this one, and then turned this one into a regular Goodwill. So let's check it out.
So when I was in high school, I was like obsessed with rain boots. I thought they were so cute. There were so many cute patterned ones and I really loved them. And I had a pair of cheetah print rain boots that were just my absolute favorite thing in the whole world. It just reminds me of them so much. Mine ended up breaking because I wore them too much. It's tempting to get them just so like I can relive my past, but I'm not a cheetah print person anymore, so I feel like if I were to jump back into that trend, I'd want to get something different than cheetah print. But I just remember I was also a St. Louis Blues fan. I'd wear my St. Louis Blues jersey and some skinny jeans and my cheetah print rain boots, and I was just absolutely over the moon happy about it.
Too much reason to get excited. There's not a lot here. Bag toys are not great, and look at these. Just nothing. 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 I've never seen this Goodwill so empty. Not really sure. Probably, once again, I kind of stated this over the last couple days worth of episodes. Christmas time, things are just going to slow down, but what the heck? Hello, Goofy. Pirate Goofy. I'm going to have to heavily consider this one just because it's hilarious. It's really just me, but Goofy. He's got an orange beard. Of course he does. It only makes sense.
Wow, this is a beautiful hurricane lamp. Oh, look at that little hand-painted detail. They want $30 for it, which is pretty reasonable to ask. I don't know how much this thing would actually be worth, but in order for me to sell it, I would need to sell it in my booth. because shipping this thing on eBay would be very difficult. The lighting here is quite nice. There's a window right there. It's quite big. Anyway, shipping this thing would be the worst because it's just so delicate, and these are notorious for breaking. That glass is super, super delicate, but it's so pretty. I feel like this would be really cute for a little girl's bedroom or something. You know, for whoever wants it.
I'm over here looking for video games and there just are none, but I'm glad I came to look because a Thomas train puzzle in the shape of a train, I think I'll buy it.
The reason I'm not getting it is because my booth is pretty stocked up on Corningware at the moment, so I think we're gonna save it on the like basic pieces right now, because I've definitely got one of those in there. I've got some of these in there. This is a pattern I don't have a ton of, but it's not really that popular, so nor is this one. These two are pretty popular and pretty common, but it's cool to see that much, and for not a really bad price. Also, I really like these tart plates because I kind of want to make a tart, but I'd like a bigger one, I think.
I like it when the puzzle piece count in a puzzle is low enough that I can count it in the store. That's not always the case. This is also a very complicated box. Seriously, that's a lot of tabs. We're looking for 24 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 24. Nailed it. It's complete. This will go nicely in our antique mall with the rest of my Thomas stuff, though I'm not gonna be surprised if in adding it to our booth this box gets torn up because it is wildly complicated. Oh man, another Thomas puzzle. This one though is my size puzzle XL. I guess it's a really big puzzle. 46 pieces. I counted this one, this 24 is all there. And I'm just trying to drown my booth in the Thomas the Tank stuff because it's one of the things in our antique malls that has worked out the best for us. I guess I should probably count this one too though. You always count puzzles if you can. You very often can't because, you know, regular puzzles, I don't really see any here, but regular puzzles that are like 200-300 pieces, if they say 200 pieces, it's usually actually like 207 or, you know, they just kind of round it. But this says 46 pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 38, 39, 41, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well now this has just turned into a joke. Another one. Tic-tac-toe, but you know, another one-ish. Another one. Another one, another one, another one. Didn't expect 10 of them. Oh look, I was about to say another one, but I'm pretty sure that's the one I just set down. Yes. All of these have 35 pieces. 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 14, 15, 16, 17. Let's see what this tic-tac-toe looks like. Tic-tac-toe board. All right, well, we got some Thomas stuff. Nothing crazy. Honestly, the real MVP today are those ladders. I am going to definitely spend a lot of time fabricating those to fit my van, match them up with paint and stuff like that. Super excited about it. Super, super. All right, I got this thing bent just enough to fit the curvature of my van. I didn't do it so much where it's really gonna damage the integrity of the structure too much. And honestly, this box is kind of gonna be for Hannah's clothes storage and stuff like that when we're on the road. So maybe I just will keep my heavy self off of it. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
it'll be even better. Because that's the problem with all these. You get any RV ladder and all that stuff. Weight limit, 200 pounds. Well, what do you do when you're 400 pounds? You get 2 of them? I mean, what are you gonna do? Now I gotta figure out a way to attach it, but honestly, I think that's probably the hardest part of the battle right there. Looks good though, don't it?
it does. Nice and curved.
I'm gonna paint it black though.
Good. Spray paint black?
Yeah, well let me have a think now on how to attach it. I got some ideas, but I want it to be safe. I want it to be semi-permanent, so I'm gonna think on it. So meet me back here in a minute. Still see my belly?
Yeah.
Honestly, this is just kind of a rough draft. I'd rather have some metal, some like permanent metal attachments, even some welded bits, but I don't really have access to those tools right now, so I'm gonna get this painted and kind of leave it like this, and probably go get some treated wood to switch that out with, or I don't know, put some waterproof paint over it. Just get it to work for now, and it holds my weight. Holds my weight pretty well. Bunk bed ladder on my van. Weird. I definitely should have painted it before I put it on, but I was too eager just to see if it would work, and now that it's on, I'm not taking it off. So, you know, mistakes were made, but the van's already spray painted. You know, it's gonna be fine. Honestly, you ain't gotta worry that much about overspray. And also, I'm kind of finding strangely, usually this is the distance for spray paint, but I gotta be about like this for it to even take, so it's a pretty close spray. You know, the funny thing about this van is that you approach it from the distance. I mean, if you have preconceived notions of large black vans, you're gonna have those anyways. But if you don't, if you live in an area like this where there's lots of outdoor, off-road, and/or camper vehicles, you'll see this and go, oh, that's decent. But then you'll get close and you'll kind of be like, it's a bunch of stuff from the thrift store. Because that's exactly what it is. Just a bunch of thrifted stuff bolted onto a van. And you know what? I'm not ashamed of it. I mean, like I did drill the base of this in up there. The top's not drilled into the van. The top's drilled into my cargo racks here. And so there's a nice hole there, but I did drill it into the van at the bottom, but like I sealed up the holes and stuff, and it's fine. For as little as we'll use it, it'll be fine. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. And that there's a ladder on the van. What do you think about it?
Looks good.
Well, it'll hold my weight. We know it'll hold yours. You doing? I didn't say throw gang signs.
I'm not a gangster.
I was like, be a little gangster, Hannah. Do the spray paint. She starts throwing gang signs. Not what I meant. Not what I was saying. We're stepping out of the house to get a late night snack. We're gonna go to Taco Bell and get some ices, but Hannah decided to wear her fancy coat that she just got at the bins out.
It's so pretty.
You got that on yesterday's episode?
Yeah, a vintage Calvin Klein.
She's definitely keeping that one. But we're gonna go take a drive and see how my new ladder does, see if it holds up to the wind. Of course it's gonna hold up to the wind. It held me up. The wind is not gonna take it out. And 2 large Baja Blast freezes. I like looking out the rear view and seeing the ladder back there. It's pretty cool. I feel good about my work. I've already kind of figured out what I'm gonna do to replace the wood that I use with metal real soon, because the wood won't really last forever. And the wood that I used, I don't think it's treated. I don't think I bought the fancy wood. That was leftover wood from something else, or it's wood I dug out of a trash can. You never know with me. I've just got piles of wood laying around, you know. But there's some metal bar at Home Depot I'm gonna pick up and you know, bolt that thing down more sturdy probably before we take off. But for now, it's there, and our luggage box is finally easier to get to. I used to use my really expensive Pelican cooler and just climb on top of it to get to the box, and I had to do it because then I could only just reach. She couldn't reach it from the box. So it was a good addition. It's good. I'm glad we found that today. It's another example of how, you know, with thrifting, if you can wait for stuff, it's always if you can wait, you can find whatever you need. It's just a matter of time. I've talked about putting a ladder on here since we got this fan, and I think we've had it for, what, a year and a half?
A little longer, maybe.
Maybe close to 2 years, so, you know, I'm just now finding one. But we finally have it, and I can't wait till we're on the road. And I'm like, oh yeah, we need X, Y, or Z from the luggage box. And I'm just like, doop, 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 doop. But we're gonna get icy, and we're gonna probably end it there, guys. So thanks for hanging out with us. What's your favorite thing we got at the thrift today?
I don't remember. Probably jeans.
Probably. I'd say for me, it's the ladder. I bet you could have guessed that one, but thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Come back tomorrow. We do post daily videos on this channel, so come back and hang out with us tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Helps us get to 10K real soon. And until tomorrow, guys, peace out.